Hey, okay, welcome to Max Modded Skyrim. We finished getting Mehrunes Razor last time. Mehrunes Razor. That quest was a little bit broken, so we had to do a console command a few times to get through a couple of locked doors and to skip through this scene where we never actually heard the Stagic Prince's voice. I'm going to console command the dagger right here since I didn't actually get it, but we went through all the steps. Really, you can watch the last video to confirm. So that is just a really quick console command right here. And then it just shows up right there. Take Mehrunes Razor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, in the last episode I also noticed that I got an ebony ingot. And since I noticed in a previous, when I was editing a previous episode that I did at one point pick up a flawless diamond, which was the one component missing from getting an ion stone, which is a mod based out of D&D. Unfortunately, the flawless diamond is in the Dragonborn museum, so we're going to go get it. Subjecting these.
Wait there, citizen. I'm sorry, but the museum is currently closed off until further notice.
Huh? I haven't heard that one before.
Oh, you're the proprietor of the collection here, aren't you? Good. Orion told me I should be expecting you eventually.
Here I am.
There's been a situation at the museum, and Orion has called the Priests of Arcade to assist.
What?
I am Brother Rickard.
Ick. Oh, by the gods.
Well, actually, that's what we're trying to find out. You see, the museum is apparently plagued by a ghost of some kind, and it's begun to unnerve the patrons and Orion himself. Therefore, he closed the museum to the public until this can be sorted out.
Is it dangerous?
It's uncertain at this point, but they can become rather testy if they're not appeased eventually.
We better give him some peace. I don't do ghosts, and I do nearly everything.
Well, you know the museum better than most. I'll need some help discovering the spirit's reasons for being here. There are almost always clues as to the spirit's motivation in the place that they chose to haunt. Also, if something does go awry, I'd prefer to have someone capable at my side.
Alright, so much for my iron stone.
According to Orion, the ghost is more active at night, so we should return here at nightfall. Say around 9, and we'll see what we can discover.
9. Night at the museum. Return to Icard after 9. Right, does that give me time to get my iron stone? Maybe. We'll try. No, because the store is locked. Okay. So I guess I will wait till 9. Alright, bud. Where you at? I'm ready.
Excellent. Let's see what we can discover. I'll have a look around the main hall while you investigate the library.
Don't tell me what
Look
to
for anything you think is out of
investigate.
place.
Okay. Night at the museum. Okay, flawless diamond while we're at it. If I can remember where that is. I think that's here. Holy shit, there's just lots of weird things in here. This is really weird. What? Oh great, all my diamonds are missing. What the hell? Dude, I absolutely was not expecting everything has come alive. All I wanted to do was get my diamond for my eye. It's funny. I should have listened to him and gone into the library. Kill 2 ion stones. I was trying to kill 2 birds with 1 ion stone.
You don't look so tough to me.
What else is here?
Excuse me.
It's fun. Just the things that I've brought to life so far in these little displays are the ones that came alive. Good thing I hadn't gotten that giant or mammoth yet. I think they go here. Huh. He doesn't look dangerous. Alright. Hopefully they come back and I don't have to do that again. Huh. That's kind of fun. Alright. It really is a night at the museum. How clever. I don't see anything amiss here. Looks perfectly normal. Alright. Do I need to go to trigger something? these books somewhere? Or grab one? Mm. These are all the books that I've searched the rare books area. I think that's in here, right? Ah, was that there before? Show the letter to Icard. Who dat? That guy I just talked to. Creepy.
Quite an interesting place this building is. A lot of history here.
You don't say.
Interesting. This is a personal letter from Lord Macnarian to his wife. Niles Macnarian was the benefactor who paid for and oversaw the construction of the original sections of the building. It looks as if the seal was broken a long time ago, perhaps delivered and then recovered by the original sender. Whatever its fate, the letter almost certainly has something to do with the ghostly presence around here. Let's keep looking about, but do be careful. I think the spirit is starting to become agitated. Several weapons fell off the walls right behind me, and many of the dishes in the reception hall flew off the table and landed at my feet. I'm a bit tired, to be honest. Trying to attune my senses to an unknown specter has really taken its toll.
Go to sleepy night-night.
I think I'm going to go have a lie down in the staff barracks for a couple hours. I suggest you use one of the other beds in there and get a little rest as well. We're going to need to stay sharp.
Ooh. Have a rest. What could probably happen? Are we sharing a bed? We're gonna sleep head to toe, even though our genitals will still line up.
Oh, good. You're awake. You have to come see this.
It's
yes.
really great,
The
my
mannequins
friends.
seem to have come to
I
life
was
on their
hoping
own.
to find some
come
way
up
to
from the
thank you.
armory and begun to
I
wander
hope this
around
does the
museum.
trick.
Yoda, shut
While
up.
their compatriots have apparently barricaded themselves in from the other side. But no, this is
Make
actually
yourself
what I
at
wanted
home,
to show you.
Sophia.
I can't explain it beyond saying there's definitely something awry here.
Yeah.
They're trying to get our attention.
Sophia's
but what
floating.
exactly are they trying to say is beyond me.
That's why Sophia's
I'm going to go
confused.
take a look
Everything's
around
on the ceiling.
exhibit halls.
Oh, it's upside down.
Why don't you search the Gallery of Natural Science?
What? I'm looking at the
And I
ceiling.
believe there's a storeroom under the staff barracks that might be worth searching.
What? Find additional clues. I wasn't listening to what he said. What was he saying? Is that a mannequin that's come to life? Oh, that's cool. Let's see. He said underneath something. I remember this, right? This painting that they want you to get is right there. I don't remember if that's during this part or the next part that I'm supposed to grab that. That looks like a bad idea. Debug room key. What's this lock?
Home is where your heart
Enable
is, right?
disable debug portal.
Or is it
That
where you
sounds like a
bring
bad
your
idea too.
What if you don't have it? Should we be giving her
All the
some
back
kind
doors. Okay, no. There's an iron mannequin. Where else were we supposed to look around? Alright, so I don't know if it counted as me looking in the museum storeroom when I went into the museum storeroom. Oh, look, there's another mannequin. But it also said to go back in here. Okay, so it does make sure that you see the night at the museum thing. Ooh. Show the journal to Icky Poo. I think it's probably lucky that I didn't have the giant or the mammoth yet. And that he's not in the meanie pants. Creepy.
Quite an interesting place this building is. A lot of history here.
You already said that.
Interesting. Well, it's clear that we're dealing with the disquieted spirit of Lord Bagnarian himself. Though I'm not exactly sure why he would be upset. The hall had always been named for him, prior to it being a museum. That's a distinct probability. Do you recall ever seeing such a painting hanging in the museum?
Ooh, I already got that. Found this painting in the storeroom. Hey, look.
Oh, fantastic. Let's go ahead and hang it up somewhere prominent in the reception hall.
Don't tell me where to hang shit. Alright. In the reception hall. Is he gonna lead me to where he thinks that might be? Forgetting I have to level up.
This place certainly can put one on edge all alone at night.
Yeah, alright.
Great. And now we rest. By morning, I suspect all this unpleasantness will be over. But we should spend the night here just to make sure there's nothing else the
The
spirit's
night
looking for.
at the museum? If you say so. Head to toe. Oh, shit. I know this room comes alive at some point. Yeah. This is cool. Ooh.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Phew.
Are you all right, my friend? When I woke up, you were gone from the barracks and lying
Look
unconscious
like
out here on
you've
the
just
floor.
seen a ghost.
Well, I should say so, and it had a good solid hold on you, to be sure. I suspect it was no mere nightmare, but Bagnarian himself. The feelings and thoughts of the dead often come to the living as very disturbed. We believe it's only because they lack the means to fully make their wills known. Did you discover anything?
Lots of fire and blood.
Oh, this is terrible. But I didn't know the circumstances until now. And by the look of this journal, he was in great grief right before his death. I must have plummeted to his death from the cliff out back. If you're up to it, I suggest looking around for any clues. I seriously doubt that there will be any out there, as this has all happened decades ago, but you never know. And our work is obviously not finished with the placing of the painting. I saw that there is a way to access the alley between the Blue Palace and the museum on the upper balcony. Here's a ladder I found amongst the clutter that the ghosts scattered about. Just be careful out back.
Where do you want
We wouldn't
me
want you to
carry
share
a
in
ladder?
Bagnarian's fate.
Use the ladder to climb down. Like outside? Place the ladder to climb down. I guess it's outside, right? Between the Blue Palace and the museum? I haven't even gotten the Blue Palace on my map yet. Huh. Something tells me it's still inside here.
Did you find anything?
Where do I go? Is it the staircase that I never take? What's here? No. This takes me to my house, right? No. pretty. So, where is it? Right here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. We're gonna go into this little alleyway. It's really awesome. And we're outside. Oh, I remember. And then it's just this little thing right here. Show it to Icky. I don't remember how I get back out of here. Up here, presumably. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Cruising along. At the museum. It's turning into 2 days at the museum. Okay, where's this guy? Jeez. Could you be somewhere harder?
This place certainly can put one on edge all alone at night.
Mm-hmm. Found this.
Amazing. To think that this small bit of parchment has been wedged between the rocks, dangling from the cliffs out there all this time.
Hard to believe.
Being ravaged by the winds and the rain and the snow year after year, and it still persisted.
Impossible to believe.
Perhaps it was the will of Niles McNarian that preserved it, so we might take action on it. Burgess Ulfstead, is it? Ulfstead. Where have I... Ah, that's right. There's a stonecutter by that name living down by Catla's farm. Or Morgraine, if memory serves. I'd take it to him and see what you can find out about what happened to the statue his great-great-grandfather carved.
That sounds like a waste of time. Okay. This is a wild goose chase. Trying to sit in your chair, buddy. Wouldn't you like that?
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel.
You'll have to find some other way to stroke yourself. It's your funeral.
The gods will be the judge of that.
Can I help you with something?
You're kind of a tough little guy,
One-on-one duel.
One-on-one duel. Yeah, I really know how to tell my followers to not. I'm cheating. Well, you're the one picking a fight with that gang. He's telling me I'm cheating. It's hilarious.
Nope. I'm very interested in a one-on-one
I
duel.
would admire your courage if I wasn't laughing at your stupidity.
That's awesome. This is a one-on-one duel. You're
Have you visited
cheating.
Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter.
Tell me about the contract.
Contract?
And that contract
What's this?
killer.
Oh dear, this is my great-great-grandfather's name. He was a sculptor and a stonecutter by trade. Passed down through the family to me as well. So after 3 generations, are you finally here to make good on this and collect the statue?
I guess.
Well, yes. It's been gathering dust in our cellar for ages. None of us had the heart to sell it since great-great-grandfather apparently didn't feel right about selling it because it was half paid for already.
Let me guess, you just won $4 grand.
Absolutely. I'll get some hands and we'll cart it on up there by tomorrow.
Wow, that was a fast way to lose $4 grand. Nice. Check back at
Can
the
I help you with
museum
something?
tomorrow. Get to sweeping, Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. All right. Tomorrow museum. Here we come. Is he here? Yep. Hey, look, there's the statue. Cool.
Well, my friend, it seems that did the trick. It hasn't exactly removed the spirit per se, but it certainly has appeased him. I found last night that the spirits of both Niles and Aurelia were wandering the halls of the museum. admiring the displays and taking in the splendor of the building Niles worked so hard on. They seem quite content.
Yay!
You may see them around from time to time in the late hours of the night, but I wouldn't expect any further problems.
I love this. I remember this from season 2. Why am I thanking him?
Not at all. Just doing
Where's
the
my
good work
thank
of our
you?
case so that the spirits of the deceased get the rest they deserve. And the rest of us can manage to get a good night's sleep as well. Take care.
Wait, at the museum, done. Oh yeah, I need to level up. And then that'll be a good episode, indeed. And then we'll go get my Ion Stone next time.
You've done well.
Thanks, Yo-Yo Yoda. Alright. See you next time. Bye-bye.